Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let me introduce myself. My name is Wildak Matura Medani with student ID number 24_020. Here, I will present my final semester project about a mini research on social phenomena in Baban Village. Baban Village is a village located at the eastern tip of Madura Island, precisely in Gapura District, Sunda Pigansi, East Java. This village has an area of around 2.91 square kilometers consisting of high and lowlands. Baban Village border Batu Dinding Village to the east, Karangbudi Village to the west and north, and the sea to the south. The Baban Village area is divided into two parts, namely Baban Lao South and Baban Daja North. Baban Lao is a lowland area that has a dense population. This area consists of two hamlets, namely Baban Hamlet and Mecadan Hamlet. Meanwhile, Baban Daja is a highland area with a smaller population, so there is only one hamlet, namely Ciku Hamlet. Social relations in Baban Village are based on close families, such as Madura's people who are famous for their brotherhood. They always follow the value, custom, and norms that have existed since their ancestors. Social stratification in Baban Village can be seen through group difference based on economic and power aspect. This determined by ownership of rice field. Residents who own a significant area of their own rice fields are usually considered to have a bigger social status. On the other hand, residents who have limited land area considered to have standard of ordinary social status. Despite this difference, the people of Baban Village still uphold mutual respect and maintain the custom and tradition that have been passed down from generation to generation. The Baban community economy is based on the agricultural sector, where the entry population on average makes a living as farmers. They use their land independently. Social phenomena in Baban Village. Number 1. Social groups and social dynamics. In Baban Village, social groups such as families, traditional communities, farmer groups, and other community organizations are the core of social life. These groups not only serve as a platform for social interaction, but also as a place to share values, norms, and tradition passed down from generation to generation. Solidarity among group members is often based on similarities in work, tradition, or kinship. For example, farmer communities usually cooperate in planting and harvesting process through mutual assistance. According to Emil Durkheim, social dynamics in the village are largely influenced by mechanical solidarity, where the community is bound by shared work, beliefs, and life goals. This solidarity creates strong social stability. However, the dynamics of these groups can also lead to conflicts, especially when the village experiences the influence of modernization. Difference in interest between traditional groups that adhere to customs and modern groups that are more open to change often trigger social tensions. Number 2. Social stratification and social mobility. Social stratification in Baban Village is often evident, with the village head, traditional leaders, and larger farmers occupying the upper layers, while farm laborers, small traders, or less fortunate residents are in the lower layers. The social structure reflects inequalities in access to resource, education, and power. Nonetheless, social mobility, whether vertical to horizontal, is still possible, although slower compared to urban area. Vertical mobility often occurs when someone successfully improves their living standard through education, migration to the city, or economic success. Karl Marx's conflict theory explains that social inequality in the village can trigger class conflicts. For instance, farm laborers often feel disadvantaged by larger landowners, especially in the division of yield or waste. On the other hand, Pitirim Sorokin's social mobility theory suggests that education and employment can be the main tools for rural communities to improve their social status. Existing inequalities have two potential to damage social integration, but social mobility can be a solution to reduce conflict and enhance combination welfare. Number 3. Cultural ecology and community adaptation. Cultural ecology in Baban village reflects the close relationship between the community culture and the physical environment in which they live. Most villages rely on natural resources such as agriculture, fishing, or forestry to meet their needs. Consequently, cultural practices are often shaped by local environmental conditions. According to Julian Stewart in Cultural Ecology, a community culture is formed through adaptation to the physical environment. In village, climate change, urbanization, or industrial development often force people to alter their way of life. For example, a village that previously relied on agriculture might have to shift to the tourism sector in agricultural land becomes increasingly scarce. This adaptation often strengthens environmental sustainability, both rapid change and can threaten local tradition and social harmony. Number 4. Gender and development issues. Gender issues are one of the critical challenges in village development. Women in Baban village often face limited access to education, employment, or leadership opportunities. Gender stereotypes that confine women to domestic roles narrow their chances to contribute to development. However, women empowerment programs through skill training and participation in village cooperatives have started to enhance women's roles in the local economy. Feminist theory highlights the importance of gender equality to create inclusive development. Gender and development theory also emphasizes that the success of development is not only measured by economic growth but also by how much women are involved and benefit from it. Despite significant progress, social change related to gender roles often face resistance from communities that still adhere to traditional norms. Number 5. Social change and development. Development in Baban village often brings significant social change, both in societal structure and daily lifestyles. Infrastructure development, such as roads, electricity, and healthcare facility, provide the village community with access to modernity. Better education and modern agricultural technology also help improve economic productivity. However, these changes are often accompanied by conflict between tradition and modernity. For example, the influx of external culture and cause younger generation to abandon local tradition, leading to tension between the older and younger generation. According to Herbert Spencer's social evolution theory, rural communities undergo a shift from simple social structure to more complex ones. This change is often seen as a sign of progress but also brings challenges such as social disintegration if not properly managed. Inclusive development planning, which considers local needs and respect tradition, is key to creating harmony between social change and development. Strategies to address the issue. To address issues related to social groups and social dynamics, strategic steps include strengthening traditional solidarity through joint activities such as communal walk-off or cultural festival. Additionally, dialogue forum can be established to mediate conflicts between traditional groups who vote custom and modern groups who are more open to change. Enhancing social education is also essential to provide understanding of the importance of collaboration between tradition and innovation to create balance in community life. Regarding social stratification and mobility, strategies include increasing access to education and training for lower social strata by providing scholarship or skills training. Empowering the local economy is also crucial by promoting the development of micro, small, and medium enterprise to create more inclusive economic opportunity. Resource redistribution policies, such as ensuring fair distribution of agricultural yield between landowners and farm laborers, can be implemented through transparent village policies. Concerning cultural ecology and community adaptation, developing culture-based tourism can be a solution by leveraging tradition and natural beauty as attraction. Environmental education is needed to raise community awareness about the importance of environmental sustainability. Innovation in environmentally friendly agriculture must be introduced to preserve the village ecosystem while enhancing productivity. On gender and development issue, women empowerment should be prioritized through skill training, provision or business capital, and market access via village cooperatives. Gender equality campaign need to be conducted to educate community about the importance of women roles in development. Moreover, women should be encouraged to participate in decision-making process at the village level to ensure more inclusive development. Finally, to tackle the challenges of social change and development, participatory development planning must be conducted by involving a community member to ensure development aligns with local needs. Preserving local tradition can be realized through the establishment of cultural communities focused on safeguarding and promoting tradition to younger generation. Mentorship programs for the younger generation should also be implemented to help them integrate traditional values with modernity harmoniously. All these strategies must be supported by collaboration between the village government, community leaders, and all residents to ensure that the resulting changes are sustainable and inclusive. This is a documentation of social phenomena in Baban Village. That is my presentation about the social phenomenon in Baban Village. Thank you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.